Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of my Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal. As we left off, we got our first Pokemon, and now we're on to go and start our adventure. Let's go. Welcome to Route 26. Also known as the base of the Route 1 of this game. Pokemon hide in the grass, who knows when they'll pop out. Now through this grass. Okay, guess not. Alright. Now in this area, you'll get this experience with what the nighttime cycle is, and time for our first Pokemon battle. Hoothoot. Hoothoot is the nighttime bird Pokemon, with a very high chance of appearing during nighttime. So here's how Pokemon battles go. You have 3 options. Pokemon for switching up Pokemon and checking your Pokemon stuff, the pack for items, and fight. In fight, you can select your moves. Right now, we only know tackle. So it's probably not going to be the most interesting battle at first, especially now that they use Growl. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank God it failed. Alright. Anyway. A critical hit. Critical hits are 3 times damage multiplier to all damage. And hopefully, if I remember right, unlike Gen 1, it actually goes with stat ups. Okay. And for the winning, we got 24 experience. And new to this game, an experience bar! So you now know how long it takes for you to get things. This is an item. They usually appear in Pokeballs on the ground. Pressing A will allow you to get it. Here's a potion. Another battle. Let's see, it's probably either Hoothoot or Eradicate. Rattata, I should really say. Keep getting confused. Rattata is a normal type Pokemon. Normal types have no weaknesses. Well, actually, no, never mind. Ignore what I just said. They have no strengths. They have weakness to fighting types. The problem, they're really good a lot of the time because they have, well, again, barely any weaknesses, and they're usually very tanky. And see, another one goes down. One more battle and level up. I wanted to take a break, so I saved to record my progress. Oh yeah, forgot to save. Yes. Now one thing I will be doing is... yeah. Alright. Never mind. Is that because I'm using a specific program? Let's skip battles. Make it easier for myself and for the viewer. We leveled up. It's to have a speed up button. So, with a level up, every single one of our stats increased. For example, attack and defensive attack increased by 1, speed increased by 2, special defense increased by 1, and defense increased by 2. Sometimes you level up, you earn moves. But right now, we don't learn any moves. Over here, I'm waiting for that Pokemon to appear only in the morning. They're probably talking about Hoppip? Yeah, Hoppip. Okay. Now, if you wonder how you get more berries, you find these trees, and you can get a berry from them. Beat the bird. Say the bird's the word, but I don't see you speaking any words. That joke is horrible. See those ledges? It's scary to jump off them. But you can go to New Park without them, walking through the grass. Okay. During the daytime, there's more Pokemon here. For example, there's Sentret, one of my favorite Pokemon for this generation. And another Pokemon that I'm forgetting off the top of my head. Now, here's our first city. It's not New Bark Town. It's Cherry Grove. Now first, let's talk to this old man.
You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone's a rookie trainer at some point. If you like, I can teach you a few things. Okay then, follow me. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their prized Pokemon there. This is the sea, as you can see.
Haha.
Some Pokemon are found only in water.
Oh, that was a weird person.
There! It's my house! Thanks for your company! Let me give you a small gift!
Ethan received the map card, which is a new thing for our Pokegear.
Pokegears get more useful as you add cards. I wish you luck on your journey!
Now, as we go into our Pokegear, we have the map function, giving us the access to the town map behind our wall at any time we go, which is much more useful than having a map inside of your game, which takes inventory space. Let's see, take the viewers. When you're going with Pokemon, going anywhere is fun. Now, as of yet, we can't really get anything else in this area. We can experience a battle and change their form, which basically is more tutorial fluff like, you know, you want to change? Maybe Shock 1 did that, like first he's teaching XP, and evolution, and other stuff. He, remember right, can help guide you more.
When I was a wee lad, I was a hotshot trainer. Here's a word of advice: catch lots of Pokemon. Treat them all with kindness.
You're trying to see how good you are as a Pokemon trainer. You're better to visit the Pokemon gyms all over Johto and collect badges. When I get older, I'm going to be a gym leader. I make my Pokemon in battle with my friends to make them tougher. Now, one thing is that when you battle a Pokemon with a trainer, you get more EXP than you would otherwise. This one was hard to move farther up ahead. Now here's Pokemart. This is a much more improved and wow. I was walking in the grass, blood Pokemon poisoned my Pokemon. I just kept going, but then my Pokemon fainted. You keep an antidote with you. When your Pokemon... Okay, that explains... Okay, we're into more sub battles. Fresh out of Pokeballs. Will they get more of them? I don't know. Lots of Pokemon merchandise. Welcome. How may I help you? Now, as of yet, like the guy said, there are no Pokeballs. There are potions, antidotes, which cure poison, Paralyze Heal, which heals paralysis, and Awakenings, which awakens sleeping Pokemon. These are very good items, especially in, like, for now, when we're low HP. But later you'll get a ton of these, and some that actually do what the effect does, but better. So, let's buy 3 of each of the healing items. That's what I usually do for each game. Because you have the money, might as well. And cancel. Let's move on. And then let's check out the Pokemon Center, which does the same thing as what Professor Elm's thing did. A healing station in his own house does. Well, not house, lab. Your Pokemon are perfect health. Shall we heal your Pokemon? Okay, may I see your Pokemon? The classic. Thank you for waiting. Your Pokemon are fully healed. We hope to see you again.
It's great! I can store any number of Pokemon, and it's all free!
Yes, that's one thing. The Pokemon Center is free. In every game. They have better health care than any other... Well, better vet care than any other place in the world. Because it's free. The communication center is upstairs. It was just built, but they're still finishing it up, and they're healed in seconds, which is cool.
That PC is free for any trainer to use!
No, wrong PC. Now this is the PC. There are 2 PCs. Ethan's PC, which is for storing items and other stuff and mail. And then there's Bill's PC. This is the one that most people will be actually using. Which is using the Pokemon system, or the storage system. So I can, if I had another Pokemon, I could store it in here, use a deposit, or I can release it, which is the most, kind kind of cool thing you can do, but sometimes there's not really a lot of choice. I don't like to release my Pokemon, usually. Though sometimes you need to release them if you need, like, make room in the PC. Up here is something we cannot do, because I'm not playing with another person. These are trading, these are battles, and this is... Time capsule? Wait, time capsule's being adjusted, what? Now, I'm going to pause it here and make this a episode 2, part 1 for a sec, so I can do something off screen. Be right back. And we're back! I had to do some minor adjustments, basically to change a setting off that I have on to give us access to something special. Now, for now, we cannot access it. So let's move on to Route 30. Route 30 has a couple Pokemon. So far at night, we can only meet about 4 of them. Let's see what our first Pokemon of the day... first Pokemon of this area is. Another Hoothoot. Hoothoot actually has a pretty good evolution. One that we'll not be using, but otherwise pretty good. Tulip grew to level 77. Ooh, feel like a big boost in its defense. Not much attack. If I remember right, Chikorita alerts next move level 8. Route 30. Violet City to Cherry Groves. Now, problem is, we won't be going far into Route 30. Because if I remember right, here's Professor Pokemon. No, Mr. Pokemon. You know Pokemon... Oh, never mind. You know Pokemon eat berries? All my Pokemon got healthier by eating a berry. Here, I'll share one with you. Sorry about that. That's the berry man. Sorry about that. I was wrong. Over here is an antidote. Like I said earlier, antidotes heal. Also, sorry about people in the background. Mr. Pokemon's house is a bit farther ahead. Over here, there are 2 people having a Pokemon battle. Go, Rattata! Tackle! What? This is a big battle! Leave me alone! Alright, save yourself. Let's move on. As I mentioned, there are Pokemon trainers out here, but we can't battle them yet. Sadly. Oh, they Mary. Oh, never mind what I said about earlier episodes. Sorry, I'm still playing this game semi-blind Gen 2. I just know only little stuff. So, Poison Berry. Basically acts, if I remember right, similar to a normal berry. Well, not a normal berry, but a antidote. Yes, but would be held. I think they're pretty useful in competitive battles. But here's Mr. Pokemon.
Hello, hello, you must be Ethan! Professor Elm said that you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine.
Ethan received the mystery egg. That's gonna be important later. Ethan put the mystery egg in the key pocket.
I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so they sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it.
Aha, so you're Ethan. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon? Let's see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and me and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. You can receive the Pokédex. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon, and complete that Pokédex. but I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Ethan, I'm counting on you.
You are returning, Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. I am depending on you.
We got the Mystery Egg, our first key item. Key items are items that are important for the story and cannot be used.
Ethan, this is the time to use that.
And we also got the Pokedex, which is one of my favorite things they ever added to Pokemon. Which allows you to, well, list every Pokemon we've ever seen. And see, well, what area they're from. Their cry. Oop. You can also print them out if you had a printer, but we don't. Rattata. And my favorite aspect, for Pokemon you caught, it loves to bask in the sunlight. It uses the leaf on its head to seek out warm places. It gives a little bio in every single Pokemon. And I mean every single one. Also, Chikorita does not have isn't findable in the wild. Now let's move on back to Professor Elm's place. A phone call.
Hello, Ethan, it's a disaster! It's terrible! What should I do? Oh no! Please, get back here now!
Uh-oh. Better get back to Professor Elm. Because from what I see, he doesn't seem to be handling, it pretty well. Okay, on our way back. What's good is that, because of these ledges, we can just hop over, like the person said. Whoop! I'm surprised at how big those... It's never really stated how big those ledges are. Because, you know, they're big enough where you can jump over and not get hurt, but not too big where you can just climb. Anyway, let's move on. Huh? What's this? Dot 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 dot.
You got a Pokemon at the lab! What a waste! A wimp like you?
Dot 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 dot.
Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean.
This is our first battle with our rival. Or soon-to-be rival. First trainer battle of the game. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Wants to battle. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Sent out. Cyndaquil. Ah, he took the Pokemon that we're weak against. What's good is that we are way over level for them. Well, not over level, but... Okay, use Leer. Leer is a defense thing, lowers defense. Same with is the opposite of Growl. So basically this battle will just consist of us spamming Tackle and the occasional Growl. So... Pokemon battles. I swear this game is good. Well, I shouldn't say that. This game is amazing. But, you know, start off slow in the beginning. You only no Tackle. And we went to level 8. We got a lot more defense. Tulip learned Razor Leaf, which is our first Grass-type move. Grass-type moves are really good against certain first Elemental attack. Was defeated. Are you happy you won? And I also took his money. Give me the $300. I have Razor Leaf now. My name is question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Ow! How can I move that fast? Let's say like a track star or something. So yeah. Nope, onward back to base. Oh, to hometown. Rattata. Now, this is our first battle with being able to use Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf is a grass-type move.
Now, what's a grass-type move?
Grass-type moves are, well, based on the type that we are. For example, grass-type moves are good against rock and water types, and also other types that I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but I digress. Razor Leaf has a higher critical hit chance and a high hit chance, and also does grass damage. For me, making it one of my favorite grass-type moves in the early game. As we can see, it wiped out the Rattata in one hit. It's not, well, there's also another thing called Stab, but I'll get into that later. First, we need to see Professor Elm.
I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently, it was a young male with a long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name?
I mean, he told us his name, literally. But it's better than Harkle and Soul Silvers, which basically just straight up drops his entire ID and Social Security. But his name is, according to everything that's shown, has a similar name to Red and Blue, known as Silver. Why the main character isn't called Gold? I don't know.
So Silver was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation.
Ethan, this is terrible!
Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Ethan handed the mystery egg to Professor Elm.
But... is it a Pokemon egg? If it is, this is a great discovery! What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex! Ethan, is that true? That's... incredible! He's superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers.
I say Pokemon there.
Wow, Ethan, you may have what it takes to become a champion. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Ethan, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom.
Okay. Maintain the Pokemon comp by Professor Elm. I want it.
I want it bad.
But no, I can't have it yet. Ethan, use these on your Pokedex quest. You received Pokeballs. Now, if you don't know what a Pokeball is, as he'll explain, you throw a Pokeball at a wild Pokemon to get them. Now, what he doesn't explain is you have to weaken them first. And also other stuff like, give them paralysis and poison. Weaken them. Let's go talk to Mom.
Wow, that's a cute Pokemon! Where'd you get it? ...
So you're leaving on an adventure... ...
Okay, I'll help too, but what can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for you. On a long journey, money's important. You want me to save your money?
Now, I am gonna actually save my money. As much as she tends to do stuff with it.
Okay, I'll take care of your money.
Be careful. I'm one of your friends. You need to work as a team. Now go on. Now, your mom storing money, it does actually help when you lose battles. Because then you can, keep some money. Kind of like Earthbound. The problem is, she has a tendency to, use it in this game. Now, use it on you, yes, but on the end, near the end game, a lot of the unique items are used up, and she just gives you a bunch of random crap. So now, we move on to Violet City. And also catch some Pokemon. But first,
I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught?
Would you like me to show you how to catch Pokemon? No, I'll be showing you myself.
Okay, oh, fine then. Anyway, if you want to catch a Pokemon, you have to walk a lot.
Tulip. Now, one thing about in this generation, until about Generation 6, catching Pokemon did not give you EXP. But it failed. Now, let's go and use a Pokeball. Use it. Well, that's a unique thing that doesn't really happen in another game. Wobble, wobble. Nope, it broke free. because you see, not every Pokeball thrown is a guarantee. So I'm gonna throw another one. Now I will not be using Hoothoot, but I just want to catch it to show you guys. Also remember the rocking trick. That was close. I'm just gonna... There, got it. Hoothoot was caught. The moment you catch a Pokemon, its data is added to the Pokedex. Hoothoot, the owl Pokemon. It begins to hoot at the same time every day. Some trainers use it in the place of clocks. Neat. You have a nickname? No. This one, because you already caught one, will be killed. But, because of the flying type, it's not very effective. Because sometimes, moves actually are resisted by certain types. For example, grass types resist, if I remember off the top of my head, water Pokemon. And flying types resist grass Pokemon. Now, I am explaining a lot of this, like, as if no one knew Pokemon. So I'm sorry about a lot of people who are probably Pokemon veterans out there. But, you know, not everyone's actually played a Pokemon game out there. And sorry, that sounded arrogant. I just like to explain it for new viewers. Alright, let's keep exploring. If I'm right up here, we can't actually do anything with this yet. We stopped before we can. Or, no, we need cut. Here's Route 46. If I remember right, isn't there a Pokemon I need to catch here? Okay. Here's Geodude. Also, one last thing. I will be saying this. I am not using any Pokemon that is not from Generation 2. That is a core rule of mine whenever I play a Pokemon game. For example, Gen 1, I can only use Generation 1 Pokemon, but that's given because there's only Generation 1 Pokemon. Generation 2, only Generation 2. Generation 3, 3. So on and so forth. Just so I don't end up using the exact same Pokemon over and over again. Alright. I think we're running out of time here. I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of my Pokemon LP. Next time, we'll be going to Violet City, and hopefully catching a new member of the team. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Peace out.